diving into the world to see how Chakrabnarthi is holding up, along with, well, Festival Collection as well. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. Cases still sitting at 1,000. I love how the Youth Brick is still like $400. Like, this genuinely impresses me. Leonorns, $280. Okay. Wow, $160. Stravarina Quips, $173. Sure. Sky Avenders, $250. Yikes, no thanks. Judged, $133. Sure. We're down to 85 on Nocturcio. That's actually really good. And FFR Leonorns down to 75. Still a little bit too much, in my personal opinion, for that. The corrected line finally at 63. It's kind of expensive, actually. These are down to 29. That's beautiful. And these are at 50. Ugh, no thanks. I don't like that. Our Griffogias are 32s. That's still expensive. And of course, Youthberg Full Blast actually went down to $26. Thankfully, those things were expensive for no reason. These are 15s. Wow. Okay, I see that we finally have Berginas finally in stock. 17 bucks for these. Nocturzes at, well, 12, 13 bucks. Leonorn's going up to 10s, actually. Okay. So we've seen a little bit of a recovery on back end of things. By Orist at $6. Poor guy. And of course, 550s on Avangandars. You know, I have a feeling those are going to go a lot lower. 89 cents for this guy for the FR. They should have made a mask unit, man. I don't know why they never did. Like, maybe they will later, just for lure's sake, or maybe come back and revisit it, but it's just so disappointing that they just skipped out on that. And of course, Mars Stage, $1.50. Wow. Some of this stuff is so cheap. Like, okay, our order's at 99 cents. Okay. And our bugs down to 94 cents. A lot of the Mushi King stuff, a lot of people expected to hold a lot of value, but you're looking at this stuff, it's so cheap. Like, I'm glad to see that the collab unit stuff just blew out. Anything not had sales yet? Oh, look, nice 24-cent FR. Still no sales on this, and they continue to crash on down. Sure. Well, it is the alt art section. I guess, like, not everybody, also no sales on. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, there are some things in this set that have not had sales, but, I mean, this set has a very good lottery system. I mean, you pull the Revolveform Seeker, you win the lottery. Like, that's just how it is. And it's good that we can have sets that are able to reward you like that. But the downside is there's just some things on this set that are so awful that you're just like, you feel bad for actually pulling it. So, okay, our festival. You know, these cases sold out at $1,100. Still $100 for Willista. You know, What Color's Your Wish 73. Can't wait to see those things get reprinted into the ground. All of these are so cheap, except for this. This is not okay. Suggest is $140, and ridiculously so. Also, you know, they just announced the Spiritual King Trigger reprints, which is good. Keep it up, Bushiroad. But you need to reprint this. This is the problem right now. Forbid Doll should not be $50 frickin' dollars. Alright, and I assume Coin Heart will get the reprint. $39 for the Spiritual King of Aquatics? Like, what? No, I don't. Even like Valnuts, I'm glad to see the Valnuts went down in price, but Aquatics being the prices, also the Crucial Dragons being worth a little bit, I think is fine, but like, this has no business being the price point that it is. Like, it's actually insane. And sad part is people are still paying it at the end of the day. Also, some of these triggers, it's still $9. Alright, like Probies, still up there. Like, probably through the next reprint wave of these triggers, we'll probably see them go back down to semi-affordable again, but it's not going to hold. Like, that's our problem at the moment, is we need prices to go a lot more further down than what we're seeing. Palvies at $6, Melties at $7.50. That's okay. You're just looking through, you know, the back end of this stuff. I'm surprised this stuff is still doing as well as it did. Okay. The Deluxe collector sets. We're down to $200 for sealed. I'm actually fairly impressed with this. Youthbergs, still floating about 70s, 28s on Wellstros. Boff Saragas floating about 32s. That's not terrible. Nirvana's 28 on up to 50. Oof. And then Jajul's 25. Leonorn's still kind of cheap. And then of course these are very cheap. All right, I like to see that. Stand up deck set Fernaville. Huh. Well, Algios, nice $22 card. I love the fact you buy one of these for like $50. Congratulations. Plus the Brainwash Swirler. Plus this. Like the singles are actually worth it. Looking at this, I think you can do pretty solid in this, which is actually kind of dumb insane, but okay. They've done a better job at trying to keep standard a little bit more accessible to people. I'm not saying that it's doing terrible. The fact this is 20 cents, sure. And then of course the Graham Grace, this is 35. But I mean, you got a nice $8 card here. Leshy's at 5s, Gradius at $5, sure. The PGs are at 3s. Well, that's hilarious. But yeah, this one's doing not too terrible. Honestly, I'm surprised. They're doing okay here for the most part. Okay. And then the Orist deck set, 39, 39, 39. Sure. Does this one have the most value? Oh yeah, Elementary is $18. The Eldo Breath, $8. Cool. Combined Rusher, $8. I love straight off the bat, you basically have your deck's value presented to you in $20, $28, $38 right off the bat. And I mean, it is the most expensive one, the way it looks here. Sure. But outside of that, the rest of your value comes crashing down very, very quickly. Ugh, that's not good. Virenas. You know, I'm not surprised to see that the highest end one is still as much as it is. The Mirrors Equip's also at $84. Esperidier is $15. $32 for the SPs. Still think the SPs look very nice. You do have the reprint coming here soon. I do hope that the reprint does push this down a lot more. Sapient Owl. Oh boy, $11 and $7.50. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually kind of nice to see that this is not getting price gouged to the face of the planet. Like, you actually did semi-good here for once, Bushiroad. Like, I'll clap for you. Like, you kept a promo from not getting absolutely the $70 price tag. Okay. The rest of D-Series promos. Security Upgraders, $26. Servant Falcradia. Nice 41. I still love this Overtrigger. Still worth so much money. Falcrea's still $30. No thanks. World Overtrigger still sitting where it's been. And then, of course, there's our Owl. Still doing its thing. Not doing too terrible out here. The Mask of Hydragium, nice $30. That's actually crazy. Elementary Full Arts are 19s. To the Stars, $19. This will come crashing down, I think, over time. Elementary is nice $17. Yeah, maybe they'll reprint. Do you think they'll reprint Sanctitude finally? Azaltos, nice 21, sure. Security Upgrader, $14, sure. I feel like most of this is pretty okay. Oh yeah, right on Kunai sticking around here doing its thing. Okay. And then of course the Luster Impact Dragon, a nice $8. It's actually really cheap. And then of course the Mask of Hydragium promo from the set got cratered off of the market. I mean, nobody wants to waste their time, opening the set just for it. Also, these habitats are still $10, $11. Surprised that card hasn't gone terminal just yet. Some other little things back here. Blued Hair Prodigy. This should be getting a reprint probably in, the next 3 months, if I had to guess. To be fair, you have premium application with this. You have a lot of things that you need to consider with this card. The card is really, really good. There's a reason why you're looking at a $5 rare, and you've got $8 on the holo. And then, of course, I just want to pull up Buddy Fight stuff. I was very curious to know, what the highest end Buddy Fight things that were still sticking around are. And surprisingly, some of this Gridman stuff kind of floating on up. I know the game's been obsolete for a long time, but it's always interesting to look at the card game market for this stuff and see what actually is floating around. You would be very surprised at the little things. Death Grip, nice $90. The things that you can find out here still existing. So what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Peace. Thanks for watching today's video. Check out tradingcardmint.com down below in the description. Enter MCool40 on checkout. Save a little bit of money on your purchase. Check out mcoolgames.com if you're interested in getting some cool play mats and single trading cards as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss one of our videos. Thanks for watching.